Now, this particular conversation, it was something that I knew that I had to share with you. And it's another one of these amazing moments from our archive that I thought I was going to leave back in the vault forever. But I thought to myself, oh, I can't do that. I need to share it with my family. So here we go. This is an important conversation that I know is going to change your perspective, but more importantly, it's going to give you some of the tiny nuggets that you need to do things a little bit differently as you think about reframing and reshaping your business, reshaping your life, but more importantly, getting your mind right for the next level of what you're about to create, who you're about to become, and more important, all the things that you're working on right now, because damn it, you are so close. And I know that this is going to take you further. Get ready.
Hey, you. Welcome to Build the Damn Thing, a place where myself, Tiffany Largy, and our amazing Do the Damn Thing coaches show you how to use your story to build it all. Whether it's your first 6 figures, your next layer of multiple 6 figures, or maybe you're on your way to $1 million. And if it's not that, it's the life of your dreams, where you are free, you are strong, and you are whole. First, we're going to show you how to use your story to build a strong foundation. And then next, we're going to show you how to use your story in sales and marketing to clean up the cracks. And last but not least, we're going to show you how to use your story to gather people. Because truth of the matter is that there's nothing stronger than being connected to people who just understand you as you are, where you are, so you can stop explaining yourself. I want to remind you that now that you're here, you are home, and I officially welcome you to our family. All right, let's get started.
Here's the truth of the matter. At the end of the day, the number one question, the number one thing, the number one item is, did you swing the bat? Life is so short. Every time I get someone who asks me, how did you build a 7-figure business? How did you build a worldwide brand? How did you? The truth of the matter is that you don't even have to be the smartest person. You don't have to be the most capable. You don't have to be the whitest. You don't have to be the blackest. You don't have to be the skinniest. You don't have to be the youngest. You don't have to be the oldest. You don't have to be anything. You just literally need to swing the bat. So there's 2 parts. I want you to think of yourself, your day, your week, and your last 45 days in this life game. As you think about all the things that you really want, the things you claim you want, the items that you have said to yourself, well, sure, I absolutely want to make this thing happen. I got dreams. You got dreams? Do you actually have dreams? Do you have dreams that you think about that keep you up, that you can't get inside of? I have dreams that wake me up in the middle of the night. I've been doing this for 20 years. I've made millions of dollars, but it doesn't change the fact, one, loss, made, got rid of, made bad decisions. And here I am today, 20 years later. And I say to you, make the dream happen. Give birth already. The truth of the matter is that every time someone asks me, well, how? There's 2 parts I want to break down for every human that is listening right now. For the person who is saying, but Tiffany, I'm going to say, but John. There is you making a decision to get the courage to swing the bat, and then to swing the bat and to keep swinging, not swinging away at your goal, but swinging your way through the area that's going to get you closer to the goal, right? Man, I'd love to make $500,000. Awesome. I love that. You want to make $500,000? Heard you. Great. I've done that. Let me tell you how. You have to sell something. You've got to sell something. Well, then how do you sell something? You got to ask enough people. How many people do you have? You ask on all the people that you can until you get to the 500K. It's actually just that simple. But what do you mean, Tiffany? I don't have an audience right now. I don't have people I can ask. You are lying. Because if you can see this, that means that you knew how to get to a platform. Whether you're seeing this on YouTube or Facebook or Instagram, you're seeing this somewhere in the world. You have an account or you know how to create one, and there are people there. If it were me right now, I would straight head to their DMs instantly, and I would be knee deep in asking, do you want to do business with me? Do you want to? So step number 1 is, man, you have to make a decision that you're going to swing the bat. But let me tell you something that I do that most people do not do. And for me, I feel like every person who has been successful, gotten to a level of success, any person who has gotten beyond themselves, there's me swinging the bat. And I said swinging it, right? Because this, of course, is how we swing the bat. Let's just get back in position. Okay, so this is how we swing the bat. But then, there is me swinging the bat, and there is me getting ready and prepared and training so that I can swing the bat harder. How much time do you prepare before you even swing the bat? You know how much practice happens for that athlete before they score that touchdown that everybody's excited about? Do you have any idea how many times that pitcher and batter see themselves on the mound and on square one before there is even a home run? Do you have any idea how many hours of practice there is swinging the bat, which chances are you're probably not doing enough? And then outside of that, you know what's right after that? There's your willingness to get prepared to swing the bat. Ask yourself an honest question today, yesterday, and the day before that. How much preparation did you do? Does your preparation match the actual amount of times you swung? Well, Tiffany, I swung the bat 2 times yesterday and nothing happened. You swung the bat 2 times. I'm swinging the bat 100. You want to be where I am, then swing the bat as hard as I do. It's a very simple equation. The other day, a couple of months ago, I remember hearing a reminder from someone who plays a much bigger game than I ever have. And it's like, man, I want to get to where they are. Awesome. Well, then I need to swing the bat at that level. We can't have dollar store habits and want $1 million return. That's just not going to work. Did you hear me? Let me repeat that. Let me get closer. You can't have dollar store habits and expect $1 million return. You can't. That equation will never work. In this life, I'm always going to get what I put out. I want you to think of yourself like an ATM. And then I want you to think of the business that either you have or that you're running like an ATM. If I put garbage in, I'm going to get garbage out. I cannot eat XYZ food. I cannot never move and give my body some type of workout. I can't live and go through my entire day with my own little limited thinking and never get the ideas or thoughts or intellect of other amazing people around the world. I can't have big thoughts, and all the big thoughts I have are my own. I have no influence. I don't get fed. Nothing happens. I don't get anything else from the outside world. No, that's not how it works. In order for you to actually 100% get the win, there is 2 things. First, you have to prepare, and then you need to go bat. Is every bat a home run? The answer is no. It is not. Is it 5 to 5? No. Is it like 8 out of 10 home run? No, it's like 1 out of 100. The question is, are you willing to bat 100 times, 99 no's, and get your 1 yes? That's really it. Are you willing to? To the person who's saying to themselves, right now, I'm really behind and I don't have enough time and I really feel like I am all over the place and those people are ahead of me and they're the right color. They live in the best city. And they have a ton of cash. They have a huge team. They're XYZ size. He's super charismatic. She knows all the right things to say. She's so great on stage. Oh, but she always looks great. She has the dopest lipstick. I do have the dopest lipstick, but that's a different conversation. The truth of the matter is that you actually have always had all the stuff that you need. You just are not using it. 2 questions. This is a real moment from me to you and getting to your next level. Like, this is the best 5 minutes of the best 5 minutes that could ever be. Because there's 2 things that if you're willing to do starting tomorrow, you will change the whole game for you and everybody else that you know and everybody that you love. 2 things. 1, how much time are you preparing to bat? And how much time do you spend batting? The very beginning of my day is rooted in me preparing to bat. Everything, every time I hear someone say, oh, Tiffany, I got you. I'm going to do yoga for an hour. Then I'm going to meditate and pray for the next hour. And then I'm going to meditate and pray. And then I'm going to go. Then they tell me that after that, they're going to spend an hour with God. And then after that, they're going to spend another hour making the best smoothie. Let me tell you, the first 2.5 hours of my day are doing the thing. Like this morning, I did 1.5 miles, as hard as it was for me. I did 1.5 miles, and I talked about my objectives and goals. Yesterday, I walked 1 mile, and I'm listening to the hour. I'm being fed. I am getting someone else's insight that is bigger than my own. An hour of yoga, and then an hour of meditation, and then you're going to go sit with God too, all three. By the time you get through that, you're exhausted. You're tired. And then you head to social media for an hour so that you can scroll and see what other people are doing and what they're doing and how they're doing it. No, I'm just seeing what other people are doing. You know what? I could care less about what people are doing. You know how much time I have spent this year alone on thinking about what other people are doing? It's like almost none. Do you know why? Do you know why? Because what they're doing is irrelevant, because I just need to be focused on what I'm doing. The question is, when you wake up every day, do you know what you're doing, or do you know what you should be doing? I just told you the formula. If this, you've heard anything, can you just put the word money in the chat? If you had a whoa moment, can you please put the word coach with an exclamation point in the chat? Preparation and batting. Preparation and batting. Let me tell you why these two are so important. Because this is my day. This is actually what I'm doing, not hypothetically what I'm doing. This is actually what I'm doing. I am preparing. I am not doing yoga in the morning. In the next season, when I'm in another chapter, maybe yoga will be on the plate, and maybe it'll have goats while I'm there. But the truth of the matter is that right now, I'm after a very simple objective. I have a whole half a year to catch up on. And I don't mean catch up in dollars and cents in my business. No, I'm talking about catching up on the Tiffany Largy objective and drinks. You see this? That is Wembley. I already said we were going to Wembley. That is not going to wait for me, but it has been waiting for me. Do you understand what I just said? That is not going to wait for me, but it has been waiting for me. I need to do the things and the work so I can hurry the hell up and get there. Every time I hear someone say, oh, I know the formula, I got it. I'm just going to do this in this systematic way. And I'm going to. That works. But you know what's better? Taking all of the things on the inside, giving birth to all of them so that you can quickly figure out what does and doesn't work. I like to know what doesn't work faster. So I'm willing to get it wrong. Most people around me, it frustrates them because they're like, but if we just to put it in a system. And there are some times that the system is important, but what's more important is me getting out what's here, there, and trying. I want you to think about the effort. You don't need to be smartest. I am still Black and I am still a woman. And as I bring this moment to an end, I want you to really be clear, like absolutely clear. This is not a capacity thing. This is a willingness thing. This is a decision. If you want more money, you need to ask more people to buy from you. If you need more people to buy your products and services, then you need to do more flashing while you're out in public. Did she just say to flash people? I sure did. Flashing all over the internet. The thing is open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Flash the hell out of everybody. Anybody who's willing to look, flash the hell out of them. This thing is free. It is out there. Show your products and services. Showcase the things you're doing with your clients. Showcase the journey. I'm about to embark on a crazy journey, and I'm going to showcase the whole thing. I just showcased a whole journey of me dating. Out. You're running out of time. You're wasting time. And more importantly, you should consider yourself already winning if you're willing to do the work. I took this entire time because I believe in what you can create, but more importantly, it doesn't stop here. It's a decision. Ask yourself a question. How do I prepare tomorrow morning? And how the hell do I start batting?
I hope that episode was amazing for you and you are closer to building the damn thing. I can't wait to hear what your thoughts were, what part you loved, and the action that you're going to go take, because the truth of the matter is that the person who wins is not the person who gets there first. It's the person who takes action first. Now, I've got a gift for you, and it is at www.strappedhustle.com. It is imperative that you run there and you see all types of goodies, starting with the 7 must-haves that you've got to put when telling your story. There is so much deliciousness awaiting for you. I would love nothing more than for you to go ahead and give us a thumbs up and a 5-star review on not just this episode, but this entire series of how do you build the damn thing. Like always, if there's anything that we can do to make your weekday or month better, please let us know. And more importantly, I can't wait to see you live. Whether it's at Do the Damn Thing Live or in one of our communities, or maybe you're just hanging out with us on social media. What I know to be true is that I am meant to connect with you somewhere, and I can't wait for that day to happen. And more importantly, I can't wait to see what you build.